Yeah, no, I had the opportunity to spend a week with JMX, and I went in there being like, I'm not going to like this guy. And I told him this. But I said to him, I was like, I didn't think...
Wait, not straight away.
I
don't like you.
Go to the house. I don't expect to like you. Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Don't look me in the eye. All right?
Yeah.
No, we were talking about it, and he's just so different than what I thought he was going to be like.
Often people are.
Yeah.
I feel like these shows always show you the other side of people.
Yeah, so
which is why I
true.
think it's good that people go on it.
Mhm.
And if you're a good person, and if you're not, maybe it's not so good.
Yeah.
You go on it.
Especially if you're like different online, seeing your actual personality is like there was loads of comments about him, which was good.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, because as I said to you before, when I started watching it, I thought, okay, Becky or Eman, that's who, because you two are the ones I know.
Yeah.
I also know Joel, but I don't really, I get on with him, but not that like amazingly. And he came across really well in it.
It's so well, yeah.
So
and like when you're there 24 hours, I was thinking like, is there going to be a moment? But there wasn't. He was so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some alcohol in there.
Absolutely.
JMX will
give him a
light up.
pint.
Yeah.
I'm desperate to go on a night out with that boy.
To be fair.
To see what. Just to.
Send him a text.
I said to him as he was leaving, I was like, seeing Roxy, and he was like, absolutely.
Oh my God. So
yeah.
I have a question, right?
Go on.
So when Sharky entered the house,
Yes.
you got very flustered.
Flustered. Okay, I can explain this.
I wanted
straight away,
to know this because
Okay.
the camera, obviously, I've only seen the episode, which only shows
they want
30 minutes of the day.
Yeah.
You're staring at him a lot. You're also
I
very.
was being weird.
Is there something in the air?
Well, you know
Or
when
was
you
there?
can tell that you're being weird and you're like, stop it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. And I was like, Becky, what the fuck are you doing? But everything he did, I was just, I couldn't stop looking at him because, and this is the truth, and I'll be
Here we
honest
go.
with you, I had not seen a person apart from those 10 people for a whole week, like day in, day out. And so he walked in and I was like, oh my God, a new face. And I was like looking at him
I
like,
just want to touch his face.
yes. And he was like, oh wow, yeah, I was overwhelmed by a new person. It was weird.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Can you?
Do you know what I mean?
I believe her.
I kind of get. Yeah, I get you.
It's like if us three, God forbid, were stuck in this room for a week and someone walked in, we'd be like,
Yeah, thank God that
Thank
someone
God
else
the
other than
person-
Randolph's going to talk to us now.
yeah, it was weird. And also because we didn't expect him to come in at all.
Yeah.
Didn't have a clue.
Well, I'm always like, with these shows, you always, as someone who watches it, you always watch it thinking that it's not real. Not that you think it's not real, just that you think that what they show us is a complete different truth to what happens.
What's actually
But
happening.
it sounds
yeah.
like, speaking to you, obviously before we started the podcast, that's not the case. Like it actually is like, you do feel very isolated there.
Oh, it was so hard.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds, if I was watching this before I went in, I'd be like, shut up, Becky, you've been so dramatic. But
It's different. Yeah,
it was
of course.
hard. Like
Yeah.
it just felt like so long that we were in that house for.
Well, 2 weeks, a long time.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have like social media, which is
And
the whole point, right? That's the whole point of the show.
Yeah.
Did you not?
Didn't know what time, day, anything. I found out it was bonfire night because there was fireworks, and I was like, right.
Were there no like clocks or anything?
So we found one,
Okay.
and we were trying to like.
It was so exciting.
I was like, oh my God.
Oh shit! It's an egg timer.
Yeah.
It was like 7 hours behind, and it was on the cooker.
Yeah, they're never.
Yeah,
they're
they're
never
Yeah,
right.
and the only thing which was amazing was that Sharky and Nadeem would pray 4 times a day,
That's sick.
and they would do it like 12:30 and then 2, something like that. So when they were called to go pray, I was like, right, this is that time.
So
So they actually got told the time, kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah. So we kind of worked it out.
To be fair.
Oh, yeah, but
Missed the time.
it took us ages to work out what time they would actually, do that. So it's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was just long.
I can imagine. 2 weeks of that is.
So were you? I know when you were in there, you gave your like social media to somebody.
I did. Oh my God, yeah, that was the scariest bit for me.
Yeah, hard, right? Came out weird.
Hard, right?
you
sound like
I
you're
didn't even
mocking
think
her.
about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's hard, right?
Did you post any videos?
I didn't. I decided not
That's
to.
good,
Yeah.
I would have been panicking that getting 10 out
I
of 10s.
couldn't even think about it because Eleanor and I think Eman were
What?
talking about it.
Were they getting 10 out of 10s?
Well, they were
They don't
thinking
know.
like, what if we have?
True.
You didn't have a clue.
Well, yeah, you don't know if you're getting 1s or 10s.
But then they said it was also good because you weren't checking.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice.
But then you come out and you're like, oh shit, I've got 10 out of 10s. You're like, fuck, should go back in.
should go
Lock me up, take me away.
I know. It was good to the point now where I don't I keep leaving my phone places because I forget that I.
Amazing though.
Yeah, like when we were in there, we kept reaching for our phones, and it was such a weird feeling.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Did you get the thing where you feel like your leg vibrated?
Yeah,
you got
and
text?
oh my god, they were horrible. Like they put ding noises on all the time.
Or like Twitter.
Like
things.
a notification.
Oh my god!
Like every morning, and like when someone had to go to the storeroom, it was like ding, and we were like,
oh god. So did you like have your phone in your bag, or is it like at home?
oh my god. So we pulled up separately in taxis,
Yeah.
one by one.
Did you actually get that cab there, or
Yeah.
did you get a cab and then they like drove a cab from the end of the street to you?
No, I got in that cab from the hotel.
And did they book you the cab?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like an Uber, and this guy's like, "This is a bit much." Like
Yeah, no,
cameras
true.
everywhere. Like you have to walk
Imagine.
out. Did you have to like redo your walk?
No, and I wish I did. No, I wish.
He's just walking.
Oh my god, the amount
I had
of
a trip
bags
to. I'm
I
like,
had.
fuck, can I do it again?
Well, I walked out the car and then give them my phone, and they put it in a bag and then took it away. And I was like, oh my god, they were like, turn it off, and it
For
went.
2 weeks, you know. You're
Yeah,
That
and
is
then
mad.
fair play to for doing it.
I was walking in and I was like, wait, like being an idiot. Like Mike walked in like this, and we were like, what are we doing?
It's reality, isn't it? You can't redo it.
You can't redo it. And I was walking in with all my stuff, and I just saw Mike and was like, oh my god. Like that was the hardest bit, was actually walking in, because I was like, I'm there for 2 weeks.
Because you were second
In, yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Where would you have ideal position? have
Well,
been?
it was so funny because I was happy with that. Because
Yeah.
if I was coming in last,
Everyone's already comfortable. Everyone's
Yeah.
made friendships, relationships.
like we were
They're
hiding,
Who's this
and
black
then,
person coming in?
yeah,
Yeah.
hiding and then jumping out with people, and oh god, it was
Am I
so-
right in not saying like if you're last, you don't get the bed?
Well, there was 8 beds and there was 10 people.
Yeah, well, it was actually 6 beds
Oh god.
when we walked in, and then we had to build 2, and then the other
and then
2
2
slept
more
on the
slept
floor. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Bit much,
Okay,
though.
yeah, yeah.
Bit much to make them do that.
I think they ran out of time when
Well,
they
they
were
got
setting up.
mattresses. They did a challenge and got
Yeah,
mattress.
that's it.
Oh.
So still
Oh, so you're not on the floor? Like on the
No,
floor
it was
with
just
a
a
mattress.
mattress on the floor.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's
that was fine.
A lot of
Yeah,
people choose to sleep like that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like futon type style.
Exactly. No, it was all right, but futon.
It's a funny word, isn't it? Futon.
So who did you know in there beforehand,
I knew.
or who didn't you know? I don't know.
And
What's
also,
easier?
Yeah, true.
to add on to that, did you know who was going to be in there before they got there?
Okay, so
Ah.
we saw the advert, and that's when I found out who was going in. Like
Oh,
they
so you
sent
had
me
no
a
idea
list.
before
No,
that?
no, not at all. And
Oh
this
my
was
God.
like a week before,
Okay.
and I was going to the hotel in like 2 days' time, and I was, oh my god. I knew Eleanor, Neil, Joel, JMX, knew of him. I'd met him like really briefly, and E-Man, and that was that it? Yeah, that was it.
Nice.
And then when I saw the advert, I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to get on with these people, because they were just like so loud and so
Yeah.
like, but then they were so nice. As soon as you met them, I was like, yeah, no, they're good lot of people. But
Yeah.
God, it was chaos. Like there was not a minute in there where there was like quiet.
Really?
Oh my God, no.
You think there would be? You think like, did they have like times where you were filming?
No.
It's just all like, you don't know what they're going to capture.
No, oh my God, this is a funny story. So the first night it was like a school trip. Everyone was
it
like
felt like that. It felt like
misbehaving.
watching it, yeah.
We were all like talking in the night. We were like, going around like doing truth or dare, coming out with the most
bottle and shit.
outrageous
No,
shit.
not spin the bottle.
That's fine.
Yeah, there was nothing to spin. Just
True.
have to spin on the floor.
Spin the chicken.
Spin the chicken.
We saw a clip of them. Oh yeah, we watched it together.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's been a long day. Yeah, but we were coming out with like some terrible stuff. The next morning they were like, housemates, just so you know, we are filming 24/7. And then we all had to go in the store and be like, can you not keep that in from last night? Because we were talking about like loads of like, what's your body count? What's this? Where's the weirdest place you've done this? And
Bro, they should have kept that in.
I know.
That's sick content.
And my
I'm
heart
surprised they
dropped.
didn't, because surely you signed something saying, yeah, this
Yeah,
like,
24
me on
hours.
camera for this.
But
2
also,
weeks.
Yeah,
I feel like say if you do ask them and they're like they don't do it, that's a bit shit of them.
Yeah, but then
no,
you
if they
did
asked
sign
them,
it, I
yeah,
guess.
if they
Yeah.
asked them, but
Yeah, like please guys don't put it
Yeah.
in. They're like, nah, fuck you, you signed it.
yeah.
And after you're gonna be like, right, guys, that's just not on.
Yeah, no, true.
yeah.
Yeah, they were really good with stuff like that. If there's anything you didn't want in, then you could say. But I never really said much, so
Yeah. Fair
I
enough.
was just chatting shit the whole time.
Did you speak to anyone? Like, you know when like it's being filmed? Obviously, did you see any person filming? Did you speak
Like
to someone?
cameraman or whatever.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
had a guy, and I wish that he would just be in one of the episodes. His name was Will, and he used to come in and do the mics like every 3 hours.
Got you.
And when he came in, he was the funniest guy. But he wasn't in it, obviously.
Yeah.
And
Did you ask him
then-
stuff like, what's the time?
Yeah, the football
Who won
scores.
football?
Yeah, literally the
Who's
football.
the president?
Oh my God, that's true. We didn't know.
Did that actually happen while you were in there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jack, mate, goes in.
Yeah.
And he goes like, oh, so you guys don't even know who the president is?
No, we were all like, don't, because if you told us, we'd lose points, and that was our life.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
Yeah.
Who's points?
Because Sharky tells E-Man the football score, and E-Man...
I don't know if that was a joke or if he did
I don't
lose
think he
points,
actually
something,
lost points because he told him the wrong score.
They were like shouting at like the postmen who didn't even know what was going on. Like, what's the football score? It was hard. Like, you didn't have a clue. I didn't know anything.
That's crazy. Like I said before, when you watch these shows, you always think like, oh, it's real.
Yeah.
But like they know the football scores. They can, like,
nothing.
They know the time. And all
They
that
wouldn't
stuff.
tell us how the outside area. I don't know if you saw that bit, but the camera was there looking at us.
Yeah.
Outside there was just like camper vans and like trailer things,
wow.
like all the people editing, so you could see the
God,
whole team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the woman who was speaking would come out and talk to us, but she wouldn't say anything about like how it was doing
That's
or
amazing,
like
to be
who's
fair.
been cancelled. Nothing.
That's the other thing is, I can imagine, because you obviously don't know anything outside like, the outside world. Imagine you have no idea how that series is even doing.
No, we were like, is it more than 100K? And they were like,
Like
oh
that
my
series
God.
could have got 2K views.
Or 2
Exactly.
It could be 10 mil views every
Yeah.
episode. Like,
Yeah.
You could literally be the biggest person in the world right now.
We
and
were
you have
literally
no idea.
We had conversations like, we're either cancelled or we're going to come out and be verified.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, so here's a question then. How did the series, when you came out and you looked at the views and you watched some back,
Yeah.
what was it do you think it was a success?
Yeah, I
Like,
do.
well,
I do. Because on Foot Asylum, so only like Chunks and like Philly and like obviously
Yeah.
they're pulling the views, but
did really well.
yeah, we've never been on Foot Asylum's channel.
It did well, right?
It did
Really
like
well. It did really well.
the first one's only on a mil, which is crazy to me.
very sick.
I didn't
That-
expect. I thought like 200 to 300K just because it's new people. But yeah, no, it did really well, and the
really
comments loved it.
Yeah.
Which is so good.
I mean, it started off, I'm not going to lie, it did start off quite slow.
Yeah, definitely.
But
yeah.
I mean, it's the first series ever of that.
And this
And then-
caliber as well. Like, it's not, it's obviously, it's got a budget behind it, but it's not like Big Brother or
No,
like
of
Love
course,
Island.
of
So
course.
it's going to be hard to like live up to those names. But I think, to be
It
fair,
got a lot better.
yeah,
It got a lot
in
better
like
for
looking
that.
at it compared to like Love Island, it did very well.
Yeah,
Looked really well.
for one of
Really
like the first ever like YouTube Big Brother kind of things,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
they smashed it.